Is your tiny balcony just a dumping ground? Or maybe just empty? Start a balcony garden. Hi Lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, hi, I'm Miss Shelmith and I make DIY and lifestyle videos. And as you can already tell from the intro of the video, today I'm going to be showing you the step-by-step process on how I set up my balcony garden. If you're new here, please consider subscribing, please like, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up. So this was the state of my balcony and I wanted it to go from this to this. But first, shopping. This is what I got for the Swiss chard. Put them. You can see that the roots have been covered. Yep. Should be able to grow this. I got them at 50 bob. And then I also bought a few more of this pot and some patty cups. Yeah. I think I should be ready to plant tomorrow. For 3 of these, since they're going to be hanging, I needed to create this part, or rather to make them in a way that they could hang. So yeah, let me show you how to do this. It's a simple DIY process, but let me show you.
I wonder what you are doing in a city park riding, or better yet, you know I bet you're at home cooking. I wonder what you are wearing, a cable knit sweater you pair with corduroy slacks. Wait, I take that back, you might be more daring. I've been over every detail, every
These are some of the seeds I'm going to be planting today. I'm going to be using this lettuce seeds. Yep. I'm also going to be using these coriander seeds and some of these pepper seeds. I took them from bell peppers and dried them, so they should be ready for planting. I'm also going to get some tomato seeds from some tomatoes in my kitchen and plant them to create the nursery.
So I know that there will come a day, it could be snowing or I find myself caught in the rain. I look into the crowd, so many faces, but a single one will stand out. Heart skipping a beat, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Then suddenly call me crazy, but I think it might be the one for me. Am I being romantic or just unrealistic? If I believe in destiny and everyday magic, is there a someone for no one, or just no one for someone? Where do we fall? Is it our call? Can fate be outrun? I've been over every detail, every boss of peace.
Yeah, so my friend just brought me this bag of soil. Yeah, this is the state of my strawberry plant as of now. The good thing is that strawberries don't really require deep root systems, but I have to switch it from this because I think it's limiting its growth and it's starting to die and it's not producing as much as it's supposed to. Yeah, so let's repot this plant.
doing in a city park riding? Or better,
I'm going to be doing this for all my plants, and you must be wondering why. Went for this system because the wood chips will rot in time and provide compost. Plus, still, they'll help manage the moisture since I did not make any holes on my planters because I wanted to reuse them. And then for the mesh bags, they're going to be holding the soil so that the water drains. In case the water is too much, I can just lift the plant, get rid of the water, and return my plant as it is. That's why I decided to use the mesh bags plus the wood chips combo. Yeah, so now I'll add soil in here before I transplant my strawberry plants. Here is the potting for the strawberry plants. I think I should add a bit more soil just to give it the deep root system, but otherwise I think it should be okay.
I bet you're at home cooking. I wonder what you are wearing. A cable knit sweater you pair with.
I'm going to be using the same process for all the pots. Yeah, so let me get started. This is for the spring onion and the Swiss chard.
Slacks. Wait, I take that back. You might be more daring. I've been over.
So my Swiss chard is currently in this pot that I'm going to switch now, and I'm going to transplant some of it with the Swiss chard and the spring onion. I'm hoping it's going to work well. So that I can get my plant out without making a mess, I'm using these bits of box to hold the plant with the dirt. And then I'm just gonna take up the spring onion and change it to that pot. And I think I'm just gonna, you see, this is the same way. I had applied the same method to this one because I knew I was going to transplant it. So I'm just gonna move it to that pot together with the Swiss chard. It should be ready to go.
Every bus of ease. So I know
for this method, you can see the roots can grow freely.
will come a day, it could be snowing or I find myself caught in the rain. I look into the crowds.
So for this next one, I'm going to be using one of these big pots because it's a honey one. Remember I showed you guys how I made this so that it can hang, and then this can also hang but straight, rather make it straight. Yeah, but so I'm going to be using this pot next for the, no, actually I'm going to use this pot for lemongrass because I have a lot of lemongrass and it needs a big pot. So yeah, let's pot the lemongrass next. This is lemongrass and these are the stalks. I put them in water and they developed some roots. Yeah, they're called succuses, I think. Yeah, so I'm gonna put them in one pot because I'm going to put it in one pot for one reason. Lemongrass is very invasive, so yeah.
Faces, but a single one will stand out. Heart skipping a beat, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Then suddenly call me crazy, but I think it might be the one for me. Am I being romantic
or not? This is my aloe vera plant. I got it from home, and this part is called a pap. You get it from the mother plant, and it's been sitting in water to keep the roots strong. Yeah, so today I can just repot it and it's going to grow its own roots and grow into a mother plant. I'm going to put it in a large pot so that it can just grow. Yeah, grow unlimited, and I can give some of it to my friends if they need it. Limiting it to this, so I'm just gonna put it in and then I'm gonna cover it with a bit more soil, and that's it. After hours and hours, this is where I got. In this pot there's bell peppers and tomatoes. In this one there's lettuce and coriander. That garlic clove is to keep slugs and insects away because you don't like the smell. And then we have rosemary, aloe vera, lemongrass and strawberry. I'm going to water it now, and then I'm going to add some fertilizer for it to grow.
If I believe in destiny and everyday magic, is there a someone for no one, or just no one for someone? Where do we fall? Is it our call? Can fate be outrun? I've been over every detail, every boss of peace. So I know that there will come a day, it could be snowing or I find myself caught in the rain. I look into the crowd, so many faces, but a single one will stand out. Heart skipping a beat, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Then suddenly call me crazy, but I think it might be the one for me. I guess it's just a consequence of being stuck in my room. Have nothing to do, so I start dreaming up you. You might be a creation of my subconsciousness to cope with life going mad. Can you blame me for that? So I know that there will come a day, it could be snowing or I'll find myself caught in the rain. I look into the crowd, so many faces, but a single one will stand out. Heart skipping a beat, 1, 2, 4, and 3. Then suddenly call me crazy, but I think it might be the one for me.
So over the next couple of months, my plants continued growing and doing well. I watered them more often because they're in pots more than they're supposed to be. I made some mistakes with the watering. Some of the plants died, but all in all, they continued thriving, and most of them did survive and started producing. For example, my rosemary plant did die, but in place of it, I just grew some beans in that pot just to provide the soil, or rather to fix nitrogen into the soil, so that if I plant something there later, it will do well. The rains came and they didn't impact my plants that much, so I was glad about that. They just continued producing and they are good to go. The garlic I put in my pot to keep the slugs away grew, so I had to change it and put it in a pot where it could grow. So I just switched it into the rosemary pot and it started growing, and it's still growing. In the pot where I had my lettuce, since they do attract slugs a lot, I just put broken eggshells because slugs cannot walk on top of the eggshells, and it kept the slugs away. I didn't have any slugs or any pests in my plants. I decided to harvest some spring onion because I wanted to use some for my meal prep for the week. I was making some samosas and I needed some spring onion, so I just decided to cut them. I also decided to cut some of the lettuce just to promote the growth. I cut off the big leaves and stored them in my fridge.
Another fair relationship, guess it's back to situationships, till this old dying soul feels half alive.
To keep my lettuce fresh, I put it in paper towels and then wrapped it in cling film and put it in the crisper drawer of my fridge.
Opportunity for me still late to Tennessee, and I hope it comes by 2025. There's a four-way stop on a one-way road, and that 210 view never felt like home. If this is truly meant for me, why the hell am I still out here waiting? Don't know why the city lights don't shine on me. Break my back and grind my teeth for a paycheck.
Some of the plants I would recommend for a beginner would be lettuce, strawberry, and spring onion because they're quite easy to grow. That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for clicking and watching this video to the end. Please subscribe, like, and share, and comment down below and tell me if you're going to start your own balcony garden. Till next time, bye.
for me.